Hi guys, and welcome to a new video and a new year. In today's video, we have started the DIY kitchen island build. I am so excited about this journey that we are about to go on, but it's only fair to show you where we've been. Since October of 2023, last year, we have started this kitchen renovation, and this is where we started. Then we painted the walls my favorite color, Chantilly lace. We went to Home Depot and picked up stock unfinished kitchen cabinets, and the ones that weren't on the floor we did order and have them shipped. Then Joe took a ready-made cabinet and he retrofitted it to fit this farmhouse sink that I really wanted in our new kitchen, and it turned out beautiful. I'm so excited. Much laughter, love, sweat, and tears have gone into this kitchen makeover, and I am so blessed and honored that you were here during this journey, and I hope you follow along throughout this rest of the journey. With the cabinets, we prepped them for paint. Meanwhile, we did replace the flooring, so we did have to rip up that flooring as well. We demoed the kitchen and we ripped out the cabinets and countertops that were there. And with these kitchen cabinets that we are no longer using, some of them we have used out in the garage, we have repurposed them. However, some of them were just too bad of a shape to reuse. So with those, we did have to get rid of them appropriately. Meanwhile, I set up my tent and I got started spraying the cabinet doors, with my HVLP sprayer. And then we did come back upstairs and we reassembled the kitchen part, the dry bar part in the kitchen, just so we have a functional kitchen during the other side of the kitchen makeover. Once the kitchen cabinets were painted and they dried and cured, I brought them back upstairs and we put them into place. Then we retrofitted one of the cabinets near the sink and we made that into a pull-out trash bin cabinet. After that was complete, we started on the refrigerator surround, building that out, painting it the same color that we painted the rest of the cabinets, that pure white by Sherwin-Williams. Then we focused on the other side of the room and we hung these beautiful wall lights that we got from Amazon, and then we started building the kitchen island, starting with the bookshelf that is going to be on the end cap of it. We face framed that out and stained the back, and that is where we are currently. We are going to start building this kitchen island. This is part one where we have to put all the parts together. All right, we've got this set pretty flushed. Let's just tighten it. Perfect. 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 Okay, so that's pretty flushed. And let's do the top. A little bit more flush. Let's take the drawers out so that way we can get pretty close. Let's do it as close to the top as we can. let's level. And then we will connect these two. I'm kind of torn. Should I connect them first and then? Let's ask Joe. Question! Question!
What?
Question!
Question?
Question! 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 Okay, my thoughts. Let me take my earbuds out so I'm not screaming. I think putting these together flushed, the faces together flushed, is the best way to start leveling.
I tend to agree with you.
You agree? He agrees. Do you want to sit down here? Or you just want to stand there?
Oh, well, Lizzie's gonna speak for me.
Lizzie's. Hi, I'm Joe. You make a better dog than a window. Can you move? Okay, so my question is, should I bore and attach them and then level the rest, or level while I have them attached like this?
No, I think you attach them.
Attach them?
I think you attach them.
And then just go from there?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think you do because I think you'll have an easier time trying to level them out and get it right if they're as one big unit.
An easier time to do it when they're all together, yeah.
I think so. And
Right.
you're gonna put some sort of a spacer back here to attach them as well.
Yeah, eventually. But right now,
Just because if you attach those and you don't attach these, if you happen to move these, it might crack those.
what was that?
If you
What was that?
if you attach these,
Mm-hmm.
screw them in and attach them and everything else, there's a gap here, 3/4 of an inch or whatever it is.
So, what I'm hearing is keep it like this and then make that
Now I'd say
spacer
make a spacer back here
and then
and
attach.
don't attach it, just leave it clamped just fine.
Clamped, yeah.
And then I would say make your spacer back here and clamp this, and then when you got them both sides clamped, then screw this in back here as one unit. If you
Spacer
screw
on
that,
top and bottom.
ideally, but you might have a little difficult time trying to get all the way down to the bottom. I think it's sufficient to get it.
Well, I was just thinking
No,
a
it's there.
block in the front and block on the bottom.
You were talking. Okay.
Every time!
I think
Video games are, they are intense. They're hardcore.
Yes,
I like that thought.
Oh my, so predictable.
I think I would, make spacers for over here. Maybe you don't have to go all the way down to the bottom because you're going to have a hard time getting there. But if you go down to at least down to like here, where you can screw in, I think it'll be good.
Oh, because the back is closed all the
Yeah.
way down.
Well, and you got a floor here, so you can't get, so you have to like lift and tilt it, and by that, I don't think that's necessary. But I think something at the top,
And
towards
near
the
the
top,
bottom.
and then nearer the bottom. I think
Okay.
it'll be fine. That would be my recommendation.
I like your recommendation. I think that's a great recommendation.
Okay, cool, good. Thank you.
So let's cut a piece of wood. Let's cut a piece of wood. Okay, the spacers are now in place. This one is just to kind of keep it even throughout. This is the same space as up here and then up front. Now we got to put the face frame together. Okay, so Joe and I got a new tool. We got a countersink set. So it's a drill and the countersink part together. And I got a 3-piece set because this comes with the number head, the number screw that you're using. So we are going to be using, number 6 here because that is the screws that tells me to use in the installation process. So it tells me that I need to use a number 6 screw. And so I use just the general purpose screws, number 6. I showed you them. They are my number 1 go-to. And I got a paper cut or a plastic cut, just kind of opening this. But what I like about it is that I can drill and countersink at the same time. So we are going to do the number 6, so this one here. All right, we are going to use, number 8 screws. The number 6s they're just too little. So we are going to do number 8s. They should be long enough to screw these both together. So there's 2 ways to do it. You can take the hinges off and just screw in the hinges, or you can just drill in your face frame. I think I am just going to use our little countersink bits and do one right here, 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 and here. Now that it's all attached, now's the hard part. Where do I permanently want this installed? Why is this creating such a hardship in me? Where should I permanently install it? So I know for a proper island, I do know you need at least 36 inches around it for clearance. But I'm going to kind of think it through a little bit. I'm going to open up the dishwasher drawer and the stove oven door, and I'm going to see. I'm going to do it that way because I've got plenty of clearance around it. I just want to have an ability to move around it. Like right now, I was screwing it together. It kind of walked a little bit. So do know I want it over here. on the face frame is here. Oh my word. Okay, so 36 is here. So this seems like a proper move, mamas. Pardon. Yeah. This is where I want the silverware to go, right here. So as we take things out and put them in, that's a good height. Knowing that the door will be out and then the dog will be walking by, let's face it, or the cat. Well, so that seems like a good width here. Let's go over here to the stove. So here's gonna be this side here. I know people are gonna be cooking. They're gonna be here. Down a little bit. Cooking. What is that here? Someone once told me 48 is a good. This is 36 right here. There's a 2-inch overhang here. 48 inches though would probably be that's about 48 inches. That is nice because somebody could be doing here and somebody could be here walking through. We do 48. So that would be 48. And that would be 48. But how would that look in the rest of the room? Let's ask Joe his thoughts. Okay. All the research says
Here on the New Jersey workshop, we're going to be putting in some cabinets.
So everything that I have researched is you at least need 36 inches for a good walk around.
Okay.
But 48 is kind of gracious. Right now it's 48 inches away from this and this.
Okay.
How does that feel?
It doesn't feel too bad here.
Remember, that's
The thing that I'm thinking is that way. It feels maybe a little tight. It's just going to be nothing but table.
well, no.
With the furniture there right now, it feels a little tight that way. But I don't know what you got planned there. But one thing that I do kind of have a question
15
on how
inches.
far out this way is it going?
It's going to go out 15 inches
From here?
from there.
So 12, 13, 14, 15.
So it's
right
going
here,
to actually
isn't
go out 16 if we're going to do an inch overhang.
So right there.
Because you're putting us.
Well, actually, the chairs then hang out here. So
That's going to be the chair, but.
well, go ahead. Just grab one of those chairs so you can kind of just model stuff.
So you want me to hold
Sit.
that while you sit?
And I'm gonna kind of come in here, so the chair is probably gonna hang out mostly right here. Most of the time, it's gonna hang out.
With a person in it.
Yeah, but you can allow a person in it because the person's gonna get out, and they're gonna slide out, and they're gonna put it back in. So it's gonna like end up there. Are you gonna be okay with that?
I can do a 12-inch overhang. I just feel like that might be a little too tight.
And then this is, it's not really even going to be 48 because this will overhang by an inch and that'll overhang by an inch, so you're really more like 46 inches. I don't know that you'll want to really come too much further this way. You're spending a lot of time in. It feels like a little more room.
This door is going to go the other way.
Well, 12 would feel kind of, because it's going to be like this. Actually, 12 isn't right.
Well, 13 gave the inch. Not on YouTube. Not on YouTube.
Actually, that doesn't.
Here. Let's do it this way. No.
That feels too much.
Let me have the measuring device. It's gonna be like, take another one out of your pocket.
Okay, go ahead.
Alright, so this is,
What's that?
that's 13 inches. Right?
13 from where? So you're going 13 from
Here.
this end.
That didn't work. I want you to not have this here.
Why? That
Because
doesn't bother me.
it does.
Okay, before we can go any farther, we need to put some support down on the floor so the island won't walk around or move. So I cut these 2x4s down, and the plan is, as soon as I can get my husband to drill holes in his new floor, he is procrastinating at the moment, if you can hear him. But he's going to screw them down, and we're going to pick up the unit, and we're going to place it on there, and then anchor that cabinets in, so it won't walk around or it won't move. It'll be nice and secure. But he is procrastinating. He doesn't want to make holes in the new floor. I get it.
Okay, right there, right?
Do you want me to hold that?
Well, now wait a minute. Where's that has a bigger. Is that
Yeah,
here?
I can't.
It's all right.
That corner is for sure. That is what I can see
Okay.
from the top.
Is that where you want?
Do you want me to hold back here?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yep.
All right, it's level time. This is pretty much leveled. This one is pretty much leveled. This one is not. It's just slightly off. Okay, the whole island is now together. Our next step is well, it's all attached, it's all leveled, it's not going anywhere. It's pretty solid in place. So our next thing to do, our next business would be building up this frame that sits here and putting the backing on this. It's pretty late outside, so that will have to be the next day.